Hi, Cancer. It's September, the first part of September reading. So we'll look at the first half and we'll get right started with love and see where that is going. Okay, interesting. Three of coin just fell out, so interesting. Something's in the works. Let's see what's going on. We'll take a look at your partner who you're dealing with in love romantically right now first, and see where that leads us. Okay. Cancer, the sign of Cancer in the first part of September, were they dealing with in love? Give me highest and clearest information, please, regarding Cancer's romantic partner in love. Where are they at? How are they feeling towards? Okay, wow, we're ready already. Okay. Okay. That card came out again, the one that fell out. Interesting. Three of coin. Okay. All right. Okay. So this person, this seems new to me. Now it could be a resurrected relationship. It could be all of those things, but there's new energy in this now. I have the Ace of Cups here. So as far as where this person is at. So this person, and I also have the Page of Cups. So this person is in love. All right. And yes, at this point, it might be puppy love, ish. But, and we'll see, how that goes. But they are like, they're in it. So they are there. All right. Definitely. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. This is in the sector of kind of how, where they're at right now. So, the word on here also is open channel. So, they feel like it's all systems go, and they might not be acting that way yet. I'm not sure. I haven't got that far, but that's what's going on, so especially with their outcome card. It's the Ten of Cups. So, yeah. As far as how they're feeling towards you. All right. Interesting. Uh-oh. You know what? I better do yours first before I get into this. Now, I will say at the bottom of the deck here, we end up with the cause and effect card, okay, which is the Two of Coin. It's a little bit of juggling. It's a decision. It's a choice. Well, not necessarily a decision. It's a choice. But it is two. So let me see where you're at, though. I just want to make sure that this love is for you. let's make sure. I mean, I think it is, but how they're feeling towards you, though, is a little bit different than how they're actually expressing things. So let me get to your stuff here and see what this, because we did have a 3 fall out right away. I want to make sure this isn't somebody who's in puppy love with someone else or something like that. So let's just make sure. Okay, where is the sign of Cancer with this person? Where are they at? Okay, and right there. A couple more. Okay, there we go. Okay, awesome. Actually, you guys both have like really good outcomes. So I just don't, this person's like very much in love right now that you're dealing with, but then I don't understand like the section of like the feelings they have towards you is like this could be that they are leaving something for you. Maybe that's what that is, because I have the Cage here. And then I have the Three of Coin, the works. Okay, that's what it says down here, the Cage and the works. All right, so I feel like, with the Ten of Wands, it's, there's some sort of burden here. That's why, that didn't make sense, because they are very much in love, so then what's the problem? So I feel like with the Three of Coin, maybe that's it. It could be a couple things. It doesn't have to be necessarily a third-party situation, although that alludes to that, and that's the natural way to go. It's kind of easy, but, it could be other stuff too, since it is coins. It could be that they have a lot of work on their plate, and that has like hindered them from being able to be with you, or so the third party, it doesn't have to always be like a cheating side dish, but sometimes it is, so either way, it just feels like there's some sort of burden that they need to release, they need to get done with, but they will. I feel like that with the three, that they're going to be able to start working on this, and that's probably why they're happy. So and that they can move towards you. For your cards, you have the Magician and you have the Lovers. All right, so in a sense, that's three people too. So, I don't know, maybe this is a situation where there's been some sort of third party involvement, but the other party is going to be falling off, and now it's just going to be you two. I don't know. And not necessarily, again, it doesn't have to be, third party. I just have a few cards, alluding to such. With the Magician and the Lovers, I like it. Okay, I wasn't sure because sometimes the Magician can be a little manipulating, and then with the Lovers card, that can be a little interesting. But no, I like it because the Magician to me is a positive card. I feel like this is something that you've made happen, that you want to happen, that you've made happen, and I'm just like, sitting here talking to you guys with my face in the camera and not showing you the cards. I'm so sorry. So I feel like it's something that you kind of like really made this happen. You wanted it to be, and there it is. It's going to be here. So that's cool. Let's see. As far as you have 2 sevens for how you feel towards this person. I like sevens. I know a lot of people find them challenging and especially in the tarot and such things, but I'm very connected to the number 7. So I kind of like it. It's change. But it's change that is for a higher reason to me. That's what it feels like for sevens. Like it's a lot of change, but it's because you can handle it and because it's taking you to a higher level. Okay. So you have the 7 of Cups, you have the 7 of Coin. All right. So in the words, we have insight and the garden. So I think, that you are finally seeing that, yes, there's these burdens, from your partner or whatever, or from you, whatever they may be. But it's like, that you can work on this. That there's something here worth planting those seeds in the garden, to flourish and things like that. You have the insight, like something hits you, during this time that's like, especially with the Magician and the Lovers, this is like, this is good. This is like really, really good. That's what I feel. I feel this is all for it. There's a very high resonance to the reading, as far as the cards. I'm drawn to them. They're kind of beautiful, but not in a very easy way. I don't think all of this is super easy, but it may feel that way to you. Even though these are very challenging things, this might just feel right, So you end up with the 4 of Wands, okay? And they have the 10 of Cups. These are 2 very victorious cards in a love reading, okay? This is like the stuff of marriages, So, I mean, and I'm not... This is just a reading for that short part of September, so I'm not saying absolutely that's what's, but that's the energy that's going on now. So I really like it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a good, really good combination. Somebody's releasing some stuff here, and, you just feel, to me, like kind of inspirationally, magically guided, by this whole situation. And that it has potential. This person has potential. So, and they, again, they see you too, like, definitely, like they want to collaborate. They want to have a baby with you. They want to get married, whatever, the whole thing. So I don't know. I really like it. It's good energy. So, okay, let's look at, okay, looking at Bob. Let's look at career and see where that's going. I'm going to say, too, I have the card of fear underneath the bottom of the deck for that reading just now. And, man, if anything can F up a relationship or the potential growing of a relationship or the potential resurrection of a relationship, it is fear. So, don't play the too good to be true card. Don't let that enter into your head. Don't let, oh, this is great now, but, is this really going to work out? None of that. Just, remember that phrase, that which you fear will come upon you. So leave fear out of this, because what is going on is a very beautiful energy for this time. So go with that. All right. Okay. Let's look at career now. Oh, okay. I'm looking at career and the tower card just flew out. So let's see what's going on there. All right. Ugh. Good tower, bad tower. Let's see. Okay. Career for the sign of Cancer, please. For the first part of September. Going on with the sign of Cancer for the first part of September. Highest and clearest regarding career in the workplace for the sign of Cancer watching this video. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay, all right. So a little scary stuff here, but you're going to be okay. And I know that's probably not the, consolation that, you need right now, but there's definitely something going on here. We have so many major arcana cards in this. Hold on, because that's always cool in a reading, but it also doesn't tell me like what the issue is, because they're major arcana cards. They don't have like, they don't tell me coins or swords or, cups or things like that. So let me just take a look at this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 6 major arcana cards in this reading. That is crazy. And the tower card fell out at the beginning. So technically that's 7. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you the outcome, so we'll get there. I'm just going to go ahead and, I have the 5 of coins, so that tells me something's not going to be too cool here. But what's interesting is, your cards aren't bad, and I almost feel like this is going to be a good thing in a way, because the Devil card is here. So I feel like whatever this is something you've been chained to for a long time. A lot of times when I see the Devil card in a career or workplace reading, to me, it represents like very large organizations that just, it's not that they're evil corporations, but it's like they just have they don't have your best interest at heart. They're just so large and out of control that, you are literally just a number, to them, regardless of how close you work with people and things like that. That's kind of the way I see the Devil card typically in these readings. But it's interesting because this almost looks new, because I have the Magician, I have the Fool card here. I feel like you're fighting with a boss is what I feel like. I feel like, or someone's fighting with you, because a lot of times, even though the Empress card is like Taurus and things like that, a lot of times I resonate with the Empress card as the sign of Cancer. So because she is so like maternal and motherly and, kind of, abundant in like all, it doesn't have to be financial. She's just an abundant personality, and I associate this card a lot with the sign of Cancer. So for me as a reader, this could be you, not necessarily though. Like I said, this could be like a boss or something that you're fighting with, or someone is fighting with you, and they're being, this card just like bugs the whatever out of me, because it's just so smug, this person, and it's really just not good energy. And I see that it's like you're trying to resurrect something here, and I think that's why it feels like it has this newness to it, but I don't think it really is. It's almost like it's the same career you've been doing, but maybe at a new place kind of thing. Maybe that's it, or something along those lines. Or you're just trying to, maybe you've been put into a different position, within this company, and you're trying to, leap into it, but it just feels like the same old thing. I don't know. There's just something here that should be feeling new, but doesn't. Yeah. So I don't know if that makes sense. Ultimately, we have this walking away card. I have a feeling there might be some sort of argument or something like that where you're just like, maybe it just, pisses you off so much you kind of walk out the door kind of thing. That could be the tower falling out, kind of deal. That would definitely be a tower moment, So I just feel like if you don't literally walk away from this job, I feel like metaphorically you will, like, yeah, I am so over this and I'm going to start looking for something new or, whatever, it's that kind of energy to me. They see you as, they see you as a hard worker, but they see you as unhappy here, so they know that you do a good job, that you're a hard worker, like I said. But I just feel like they're not really happy with you either. And not because of your performance or anything like that. It's because you're not happy, and therefore, they feel that, so, with the 5 of coin, sometimes, and I don't want to, scare anybody if they're not expecting that or whatever, but sometimes it's a card of being fired, or, laid off, or just rejected for something. Maybe you're going after a position or something, but this like smug little whatever is, trying to get the upper hand on the situation and using bad tactics to get the position, instead of you who are coming off like the Empress and in control and all that kind of stuff, but they use like underhanded tactics to get what they want, and then that leaves you, with nothing and you didn't get it, that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to get it or anything like that, but it's not a very positive card. I'm not gonna lie. So let's see what's going on with that. We had the 5 of coin here for Cancer's reading, please. We did have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck too. That's why originally I said you're going to be okay, because she's okay financially, so that leaves me, thinking that this is okay. And, maybe it's time to get away from, that energy of this company or workplace or whatever this may, or client or whatever this may be. See what the 5 of coin is for the sign of Cancer, please. High Priestess, something's going to go down at work for sure. The High Priestess is probably saying that you probably already know this. Like you expect that something is coming. I do see too at the bottom of the deck, we have another 5. 5s are big changes, things like that. Now you do have the Ace of Pentacles underneath. So like, again, like I said, you're going to be okay. It's not going to feel like it. But, you just got to kind of remember, remember this reading or whatever, that things will work out. You're going to be okay with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, Ace of Pentacles. There's something new waiting for you. Okay. But I feel like the High Priestess is saying you kind of know this is coming, or if you don't know, it's, you know what you need to do, in this situation. So it's a little tough read. Absolutely. Because I think, I think you started off with enthusiasm, with interest, and thought that this was going to maybe be different, and that kind of thing, whatever this is. But in the long run, it's the same old thing, and the same old thing. So I don't know. I'll leave it there. And I have a feeling though, like I said, whatever this is, and especially when the Tower card came out like that, the Tower card comes out when something needs to happen. So it's probably going to shake things up, but with those 2 very positive cards at the bottom of the deck, that just reassures me that, and I'm not trying to spin things, because if you watch all my videos, I always look to the bottom of the deck, so I'm not trying to be like, oh, but there's this, there really is, you have the Queen of Coin, you have the Ace of Coin, those are 2 very good cards and strong cards, so whatever this is, that's what's waiting for you, so once you kind of get through this patch, so. Okay, Cancer, I'll leave it there. And if you like this, thumbs up, that'd be awesome. And subscribe if you want. That's where you'll be notified when I go live and do 1 card tarot and all that for free. And all my information's at the bottom of the video. And enjoy the rest of the month. And yay for the love reading. That was cool. Career looks a little tough, but you're going to be okay. That's the thing to remember, and maybe it's good to be released from this devil energy. So, okay. All right. Thanks, guys. And I'll see you for the next readings. All right. Bye.